everyone, welcome back to MomTalkTV. I'm Edith, in case this is the first time you're watching. I know we have quite a few new subscribers, so for those of you who don't know exactly what MomTalkTV is we're a group of moms from all different demographics, all different ages, different amounts of children. We all come together and make weekly videos based on a weekly topic that either we've come up with or you have suggested. So that's what we do here on MomTalkTV. First of all, I want to apologize about the lighting because I have been stuck in this like winter fog, no sun weather here in the city that I live in, and it's horrible. It's horrible. So I haven't seen the sun in like what? Almost a month, except for we went on a little weekend getaway last weekend and we were able to see the sun up in the mountains, but it's been horrible. So I apologize for the lighting. Also, I'm filming with my DSLR like I usually do, but I'm using a new lens. So this is the first time I've ever filmed with this lens, so hopefully it looks okay. The topic this week for MomTalkTV is parenting struggles, things that we struggle with as parents and we have a hard time with, and yeah, so I have two to three different things that I have a really hard time with. The first thing is being able to manage my time and split that time between both kids. I've talked about all the topics I'm going to talk about on my personal channel, so if you don't follow me there, go ahead and click the link down below. You can check out my channel. But yeah, I always feel like I'm giving one child more attention than the other, and I don't do it purposely. I never do that. I always try and give them as equal attention as I possibly can, but for some reason it gets to me. Like Isaac, for instance. Isaac is by far one of the funniest, most hilarious children I have ever met. He is such a ham. And he is very adventurous, very extroverted, and he just kind of demands your attention. You know, he's always playing and joking and doing all of these things that you're like, oh my god, he's so cute, and you pay so much attention to him because he kind of grabs your attention. Isaiah is very introverted. He's very quiet. He's very intricate. He studies things, and he keeps to himself a lot. He is very much a mom's boy, but he is a very quiet kid, and so they are complete opposites, like completely different children. So I struggle with giving Isaiah as much attention as I give Isaac, and even the littlest things get to me. Like I'll go through my pictures on Instagram and I will be like, oh my gosh, I took 12 pictures of Isaac and none of Isaiah. And I automatically start to feel like I'm a horrible mother and I'm doing something wrong, and it looks like I'm favoring Isaac when in reality I'm not. I guess, like I said, Isaac kind of demands your attention. So it's easier for me to take pictures of him because he does things that are so funny, or you know, he does things that are so advanced, or he'll say a new word, or he'll do something like that, and it makes me want to pull out my camera and take a picture of him. Whereas to Isaiah is just so much more calm, just such a relaxed, I don't know, almost chill baby. I keep calling them babies, they're toddlers. And there's not much to capture there. Of course I do capture things for Isaiah, you know, when he does something cute or funny, I do. But I feel really guilty when I do stuff like that, and I know that I don't do it on purpose, but I do it, and it kills me. And I sit there and I think to myself, how can I do this? Like what do I have to do to just make myself feel better? Like I know that I'm not being this choosy mom, and I'm not trying to show more affection to one child than I am the other, but why do I feel this way? And so that's something I struggle with a lot. The second thing I struggle with a lot is trying not to compare both kids to each other. Now, if you follow me on my personal channel, I recently posted a Q&A where somebody asked me how do I do it to not compare them, and I'm basically going to give the same answer, and the answer is that's hard, you know, because I still to this day do it, and I struggle with it. In the beginning, I was really worried about Isaac. Isaac had a plagiocephaly, which is flatness of the head, so he had to wear a head correcting helmet for 4 months of his life. Between 6 months and No, it was more like between like 7 months to almost a year. And so that was really, really difficult because it made all of his physical developments be delayed. So when Isaiah was 5 months old and he was sitting up on his own, Isaac wasn't. When the boys were 7 months old or 8 months old and Isaiah started crawling, Isaac wasn't. When Isaiah was 11.5 months old and he started walking, Isaac wasn't. I always said, okay, what's going on? What's wrong with Isaac? Why isn't he doing this? This is wrong. Something's wrong with him. And it's horrible. It's a horrible feeling, not only that I feel bad because I feel like I'm judging my children based on the other, and that's horrible. I shouldn't feel that way. But it's bad because I'm trying to make the other child be more like his brother or his sister or whatever in your case. And it shouldn't be like that. So I worried a lot about Isaac, and then as soon as his helmet came off, he literally just caught up quickly. He just caught up. And now my worry is opposite. I see Isaac and him being really talkative and fun, and he mimics me a lot. And Isaiah's quieter. He does talk per se. He doesn't say full words as clearly as Isaac does, but every little thing makes me worry. I'm like, oh my gosh, is something wrong with him? What's going on? Why isn't he speaking like Isaac? And it's a never-ending battle with moms. We are always going to compare our children, whether we want to or not, because it's almost a natural instinct that we have to see our children develop similarly. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle. And I'll be open with my husband and I'll tell him how I feel, and he's like, you need to chill out, there's nothing wrong with him. Just breathe, because I don't do things the same way my husband does things, and you can't compare us. I walked at 9 months. My sister walked at 16 months, and there's nothing wrong with her. So I just feel like it's such a struggle to be able to look at the bigger picture and say, okay, there's nothing wrong with my child. He's fine, and I need to stop worrying, because the more I worry, the more pressure I'm going to put on him to try and do something, and it's not going to make it any easier or any fun for him. It's just going to make him be, he's just not going to enjoy it, I guess is my thing. So I don't know, I struggle with that a lot. And the third and final thing I struggle with a lot is involving adding to our family. I am a huge admirer of people with huge families. I love big families. I want a big family. And so we are willing and open to accepting as many children as we are meant to have, or as many as we are going to be blessed with. And so the issue now is when to do it, when to add to our family. My thing is do you just get a feeling? Do you just know when the time is right to add to your family? Because I'm going through this struggle where I'm like, okay, I do want another baby, but is it going to take away from my time with Isaac and Isaiah? Like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want them to feel like I've abandoned them, or that I love this child more, or whatever, So that's my main struggle, is I don't know if I am waiting for something. Am I waiting for this magical feeling of being like, okay, it's time? Because right now I don't feel that way. I know I want more children, but I don't know how I would feel about another child when I'm so attached to my children. And that's not saying that I don't want another child. Like I said, I do. But I don't know, I worry about time management. If I already struggle with time management with 2, how am I going to do it with 3? I don't want my children to feel left out because of the new baby. It's a lot to take in. So those are my struggles with parenting and life in general, I guess. If you're going through any of the things that I'm going through and you have any advice or anything to help me in any way, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I will be answering to comments using my personal YouTube. And I would like to talk to anybody. If you have, like I said, any advice or any sort of anything, I'll be willing to take it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.